Hey class, Mr. G here. Today's topic is lie, cheat, and steal, the three things that make you a fabulous teacher. So we're going to deep dive into this topic real quick. Okay, so this is a really new teacher philosophy that I like to use, and I do tell this when we do have our new teacher meetings in my district. We have once a month we meet down with the new art teachers to the district, and I help really the middle school and the high school. But some of the tips that I use is kind of across the board for the elementary as well. And one of the things that I really like to stress on is the lie, cheat, and steal. So it's a way to create that professional persona. I've been teaching for over 10 years, and one of the things that I tell all my new teachers is the code I live by is lie, cheat, and steal. And it's a very specific thing that I'm looking at doing, and things that I do in my own classroom, things that I do conduct myself around the county or district or wherever you guys teach, and that is to change certain things about the way that I teach and the way that I conduct myself, so that I lie about who I am and stuff, my personal life to my students. I don't tell you guys everything about myself. I do keep that stuff private so that there's that separation between myself and the school. I really feel that this is something to live by in the way that you conduct yourself professionally, because it creates a break in between the way that you conduct yourself professionally and the way that you are personally, and there is that separation. It make sure that you are conducting yourself in the most professional way possible. So deep dive into the first one there. Number one, lying. So lying is we lie about ourselves. We lie about who we are to our students, to people around the district and whatnot, because it creates that professional persona, the person that you're wanting to conduct and be in front of your students with, and how you conduct yourselves. You cannot tell them everything about you, because that just would not be professional. Being professional is keeping those two worlds separate, and that's kind of an essential thing. Especially in my book, I have a very strong opinion on what my students know about me, how much they know and how much they see. They do know that Trifire Studios, my brand, is what I conduct myself across the board. But everything that I post is brand specific. Everything that I do online is brand specific. I do not do any personal. Personal accounts are completely different and something completely separate than my Trifire accounts. And I keep that there to keep that professional level really high and ensure that everything comes out as professionally as it possibly can be. Cheating, number two. For for me is cheating on grades, and that is okay. The reason that we cheat on grades is sometimes the grade doesn't deserve a 0 to 100 grade. It's a check minus, see me for incomplete, one of those marks. And those marks can vary by teacher. Now, some teachers do it as a 50-point system, some do it as a 100-point system. I prefer math-wise. It's so much easier to just do everything at 100 points because it makes life a lot easier for me. But stuff that you're grading, stuff that you're checking, does a project grade equal the same amount as a classwork activity where you're doing like a worksheet or something, and students are showing their knowledge of a value scale, where knowing the value scale is highly important, but the application in a project could be different grades and weighted differently. So cheat on the worksheet, grade hardcore on the project. Now, this is just an opinion that I have. However, sometimes this opinion makes your life easier, and that's my goal, is to make your life easier, make teaching much more rewarding field by getting in touch with the students, being able to create those bonds and create those personal thoughts that the students have, and creating that well-rounded nature for those students. Sometimes you do have to cut corners, and cheating on grades is one of those corners that I like to cut, and I view that as a perfectly fine thing, because I know that some of the tasks that I have, it's a daily task that, yes, this is going to help them understand the concept better, but the project is a lot more weighted grade, and there's a lot more substance in that than this worksheet over here. They don't need to be weighted the same in my grade book, but they do need to have, the students need to be able to see that they are going to be accountable for this as a grade, but it's really to help them make sure that they are getting those connections and understanding the material that I'm teaching, and not that this grade is going to fail you because the project grade will. Finally, steal. Oh, I'm a big time smuggler. I steal all the time. One of the biggest things that we steal on, specifically as art teachers, Pinterest is our loot crate. It is our treasure chest of objects that we always go back to find new and wonderful designs that we use in class. Do not forget to steal all these ideas off of Pinterest, because it helps us creatively. It's nice to see some creative aspects of understanding that we see somebody else. I also use a lot on Facebook. I'm in at least 40, 50 Facebook groups, and I'm in those groups to help facilitate conversations between myself and other teachers, as well as to gain ideas and gain some insight and things that I don't know about. I tell my students I'm a working artist, but I'm also a student 100%, so I'm always learning. I'm always trying to better myself and create a better atmosphere for my students, and by doing that, it's getting in there, stealing other people's ideas, tweaking them, making them my own by all means, but sometimes the ideas don't just pop in your head automatically, so steal them from online sources. Pinterest is great, Instagram is great, Facebook, the groups are great, not just trolling from people and your friends, because the number of nailed it fails that I've seen is, some of those are great. I really should do like a video of how much those are awful sometimes. But yeah, steal ideas, steal lesson plans, steal videos, examples. I create this channel to help other teachers create a better functioning environment for them and their students. Use the videos in your classroom. I fully support that. I encourage that. I want you to do that. But these things are those traits that we should live by in the education field. Lie, cheat, and steal. Again, lie about your personality, cheat on grades, and steal other people's ideas, lesson plans, to make sure that you are creating the most applicable learning experience for your students as possible. Now, in closing here, one of the things that I think this is an art person mentality. I know that I am really bad at this, which is never throwing anything away. Once we created this hoard of, basically we're pirates at this point, so we've created this hoard of booty. So in here we have the things that we've stolen, the things that we cheated about, and the things that we've lied about, and in that collection we never throw anything away. I'm really bad at throwing things away. That's why I do this a lot more now, which is creating a digital version, because the digital version takes up no space inside of my classroom. So all of my students' work, student portfolio pieces, try and photograph, video, do these little discussion pieces, so that when I need to throw stuff away, I don't feel bad about it, because I do have some sort of something I've kept to showcase that. So think about that as you move forward, for new teachers, for veteran teachers, whatever. How do you save some of the stuff that you've stolen and hoarded over the years, so that not all of it's just dusted? Okay, it's that time again, closing up the end of class here today, kids. Don't forget the homework, which is don't forget to do your homework, which is to like, subscribe, share on all the various platforms. Remember, continue the community ongoing, and continue this discussion. If you have any questions, don't forget to raise your hand in the comments below. Happy to answer my questions from my students, my classmates. As always, don't forget, I will see you guys next class. Until then, later, guys. Do something. We gotta do something here.